Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the teams for today's first match for third place. Garvey Maceo High and Merl High.
So we're here at the National Stadium Eastfield for ISSA tip-friendly school-girl football third place matchup, and this one has Garvey Maceo versus Merl Grove High School. The match officials, they march out in quick file, and we'll expect good action here at the Stadium Eastfield in the heart of St. Andrew, Jamaica. Dean Smith in commentary. So happy to bring this third place matchup to you. It's live on ISSA Sports TV. Of course, ISSA, the Inter-Secondary School Sports Association, responsible for the administration of high school sports in the island of Jamaica. And it's really been 100 or so years of great impact. The greetings being done as the captain for Garvey Maceo, Connor Smith, leads the proceedings on their end. Some of the functionaries from Tip Friendly Society on hand. Garvey Maceo team being introduced as well. Make that the Merl Grove team now being introduced, led by their captain, Shanae Ashley. Contrasting results in the semi-final. Both teams, of course, lost in their semi-final fixtures. Garvey Maceo handily beaten by Excelsior, who are gunning for a ninth straight title. Homewood got by Merl Grove via the dreaded penalty kick. 5-3, that result in favor of Homewood via penalties. So contrasting results brought these teams here. We have a quick look at the starting lineup for Merl Grove High School. Anastasia Green in goal, Kayona Brown, of course, twins represented there, Gabrielle Richards, Adeja Walker, Brianna Marr, Tiara Vidal, Olivia Ashburn, Shanae Ashley, the captain, Amelia James, and Kenoya Medley. They are coached by Neo Oxford. The referee, Shande Edwards, assisted by Makia Murray and Cedric Coleman. Yvette Stevenson, the fourth official in this fixture. Let's have a quick look at the starting lineup for Garvey Maceo. So still awaiting the coin toss between the teams here. Of course, Garvey Maceo in full golden apparel. Merl Grove, predominantly white top with blue shorts and blue socks.
And now for the lineup for Merl Grove High School. Number 3, Keona Brown. Number 4, Kayona Brown. Number 5,
Here's the lineup for Garvey Maceo. They begin with the goalkeeper, Yashika Mills, Tyra Smith, the captain, Shanae Hunt, Melissa Ellington, Amelia Watson, Rakeelia White. The 21 goal woman, Sarah Needham, Trishelle Casanova, Julianne Howard, 16 goals she scored this season, Jane Anderson and Malikwa Rowe. They're coached by Lester Hibbert, who incidentally also coached the boys team in the DeCosta Cup to that title last December.
For today, the referee is Shanae Edwards. The assistant referee number 1.
That's Nia Oxford.
Kaya Murray.
Leads the coaching staff at Merl Grove, of course. Has done tremendous work at the club level, or the academy level, you could say, for girls football as well, with the Rhine's Academy. Quite a few of those players representing Merl Grove, and what a transformation their program has had. Here's the action with Olivia Ashbourne trying to sparkle something for Merl Grove. Early in the action, they get the shot off, and it's held safely by Yashika Mills. She's tested in within 20 seconds of the encounter. Gets the ball out, but it's picked up now by the captain, Ashley. Garvey Maceo trying to push their own narrative, but they're hindered only slightly by that throw-in. Ball coming the way of Julianne Howard. Here's Garvey Maceo. Howard trying to get by one. Being urged to go all the way to the box, but does win the throw-in for Garvey Maceo. Defender there, Keona Brown, doing just enough to thwart a very promising attack. Perhaps vertically, though, as there's a throw-in deep in the Merl Grove half. Cara Smith, the captain, takes the throw-in. Booted away, but it will fall to Casanova for Garvey Maceo. She can't get much clearance on that one, but it does come back to her under pressure. Merl Grove trying to push forward. Garvey Maceo without a solid clearance, and Anderson gets the plate forward, but it only comes to Ashbourne. Her ball cross-field, falls to Brianna Marr. She now takes control of it, gets it to Ashley, the captain. Ashley has to go all the way back, but this could be very dangerous. And it's a great opportunity, and it falls nicely to Sarah Needham, who needed a better finish. Anastasia Green breathing a sigh of relief. She didn't come off her line whatsoever, and Sarah Needham didn't apply the telling blow. Here's a shot from Howard. Rather ambitious, but perhaps needed in that crunch time, getting that opportunity. It's a goal kick for Merl Grove High School. Well taken down by Ashbourne. Has sparkled, has looked like quality Ashbourne. Olivia Ashbourne, but unable to get around the captain, Kyra Smith, who has a no-nonsense approach as a defender. Gets the throw into Howard. Good hold of the ball on that occasion from Howard, but the pass inaccurate. Battle of the number 7s there. But it's Amelia Watson who got the win on that occasion. Merl Grove in possession now with Kiona Brown. Make that Keona Brown. Of course, there's Kiona and Keona. And perhaps twins are the order of the day for schoolgirls football. Excelsior, who we'll see in about 2 hours' time, they have twins in the form of Devonay and Dejanay Lewis. Not sure if they'll be on the starting lineup, but those twins are very much present on the Excelsior, in the Excelsior setup. Green holds on to it nicely after Sarah Needham was being urged to push forward to apply some amount of pressure. Green didn't get it very far. Kyra Smith in possession for Garvey Maceo. Under pressure all the time from Olivia Ashbourne. Manages to get it to her defender-in-chief, Shanae Hunt. Ball pushed forward. Casanova was a bit overzealous there and clipped one of the Merl Grove players. Anderson now with the ball forward for Merl Grove. Ashbourne has time and space. Turns into traffic but still has possession. Ashbourne being marshaled by Kyra Smith. Ashbourne tries to go around. Can she get the shot off? What a solid challenge. No nonsense defending from Sir Jane Anderson for Garvey Maceo. Olivia Ashbourne had a clear sight to goal. That's until Sir Jane Anderson said no and blocked that opportunity. It's a corner kick for Merl Grove, their first of the encounter. And let's see what they can deliver from the corner arc. Another opportunity there. Gone begging. Garvey Maceo trying to go the other way. Captain Ashley couldn't connect to Ashbourne there. And it's a throw-in for Garvey Maceo. Lovely ball this, but good defending from Keona Brown. Read it well and control from Sarah Needham left some to be desired. Ball sent upfield. Booted away. Here's Trissel Casanova. Can't keep possession. Gets it back. Throw in for Merl Grove. Oh, that's a lovely throw-in. A lot of distance on that one. Anderson being urged to go all the way to Ashley. Should be picked up now by Shanae Hunt. She boots it forward, but well read by the captain, Shanae Ashley. Casanova can't keep it. And now, ball forward. Lovely ball that is. Comes to Brianna Marr. Marr scuffed the shot. Under pressure though. And Yashika Mills being forced to make another save. Her second of the afternoon. Of course, the wind conditions here not as strong as it was at the semi-final last week Tuesday. But there's lots of cloud cover here at the National Stadium East Field. And I'm sure the girls on the park don't have a problem with it whatsoever. It was rather hot and sticky in the kickoff last week. Tenth minute of action here. Garvey Maceo in possession. It's a tip-friendly schoolgirls football. Ball forward. Julian Howard has a great opportunity straight to the keeper, Anastasia Green. Oh, she kept her cool, but she played it in a dangerous position. And good defending again from the captain, Shanae Ashley. Ball forward, giving Olivia Ashbourne the opportunity to chase. She's still after this one. Can she whip it across? Gets it across, and it's in! Lovely play from Merl Grove. From back to front in a blink. And number 7, Brianna Marr, tapped in what was a lovely weighted cross from Olivia Ashbourne, who's been having lots of action on this right-hand side of the attack. It's Brianna Marr in minute number 11 who gets on the score sheet here in the ISSA Tip Friendly Society Schoolgirls Football third place matchup. What was a promising attack from Garvey Maceo turned to be a wonderful save from Anastasia Green, and she delivered a ball forward. And when Garvey Maceo thought they would have been able to hold on to it, the industry of Olivia Ashbourne kept the play alive, and she went down to the byline, whipped it across. And you don't get a better gift than that in mid-April. Brianna Marr easily converted. Anastasia Green for her troubles. Needed a bit of treatment, but minor matters it seems. Game will resume with the kickoff. And it's Merl Grove who have the early lead. How will Garvey Maceo respond? Of course, they conceded early in the encounter in the semi-final as well. 4 goals within 40 minutes in that semi-final. They have a throw in here. Cara Smith boots it forward. Kept in by Merl Grove. Here's Walker. Here's the goal scorer, Marr. Gets it to the captain, Ashley. Her pass inaccurate. And now Merl Grove doing some defending here. Played out easily. Here's Marr trying to get by Amelia Watson. Watson won that battle. Kiona Brown trying to shield the ball from Needham. Did just enough to do that, and it's a throw-in for Merl Grove. There goes Gabrielle Richards to take that throw-in quickly. Hunt with the clearance. Casanova gets it to Julianne Howard can't get around the defender, Keona Brown. Here's Ashbourne, who's been a spark on this lineup. Keona Brown, turn one. Oh, that was lovely. Gets it back to Ashbourne. Can she find another tantalizing delivery? She goes further to the byline, teasing Kyra Smith to come. Holding the ball like a maestro. Ashbourne tries to flick it over, but oh, this is lovely football. This is star-studded football. And Olivia Ashbourne sprinkling some star dust at the Stadium East Field here. Oh, she's class, she's quality, and that's for sure. Was brought down, and it's a free kick for Merl Grove. What can they deliver? Coach Oxford at the bottom of your screen, giving some instructions there. Two-woman wall. And there's a shadow being cast on Yashika Mills in goal. Here's the ball directly to the goal. And just in the nick of time, she came to her left and able to stop that threat, of course. It was towards goal. And there's a particular free kick sensation going around, of course, from UEFA Champions League action, Declan Rice in Arsenal. But here's a shot from distance again. And it's just stayed inside. Yashika Mills speared the ignominy of a very soft goal after it slipped through her hands. And it just didn't go fully over the line. Of course, all the ball has to go over the line. That's the rule from IFAB. And Sarah Needham trying to go through three. That didn't work out. Merl Grove gave away possession easily. Kyra Smith now for Garvey Maceo. Spread it nicely for Julianne Howard. Can she get around? Adeja Walker. Howard. Oh, that's lovely stuff. Still in possession. Oh, she did it again. Howard turning on the tricks here. Under pressure. Gets it back to Kyra Smith. And good work from Ashbourne, but it's still with Anderson now for Garvey Maceo. Turned well. Oh, that's lovely stuff. Still Anderson. Sir Jane Anderson going for the shot. And it's wide of the mark. We'll always love to see tricks and spills. And this third place playoff has not failed in that regard. Nicely taken by Kyra Smith. Howard with a ball forward. Right. Couldn't get it to any one in particular. And Julianne Howard didn't recognize the urgency to go in the box further. Oh, that's lovely. Well held by Ashbourne. Oh, she's a treasure, isn't she? Didn't have the final touch, though. Offside was Julianne Howard. Here's a free kick for that offside infringement. Oh, that's a good kick from Ashley. If you're just joining us, welcome to the ISSA Tip Friendly Society Schoolgirls Football third place playoff match. Merl Grove against Garvey Maceo. And Merl Grove stopped on that particular bit of action. Here's Sarah Needham. 21 goals to her credit. Can she keep it in? Mr. Hibbert, always animated. There was a viral meme of much of his action during schoolboy football, urging the players on, and it paid dividends on that occasion. Down by 1 in this third place playoff at the moment. Can there be some change? Hunt didn't do well there. Here's Ashbourne, still with the ball. Goes on her left, gets the shot off. Mills did well just to get her body behind that one. It was straight to her though, but she did have to make the save nonetheless. And she boots it forward. Picked up by Merl Grove though. Ashbourne was offside. Smith does do well to deliver the balls. Here's a lovely opportunity. Straight to the keeper, Sarah Needham. Unable. Being reprimanded by the coach for taking that shot from such a distance away. Here's the delivery from Casanova, straight to the keeper. And a safe pair of hands Anastasia Green has. Still alive for Garvey Maceo until then. Was inadvertent to boot it away. Cara Smith doing very well, calm in defense there. Plays the ball forward to Anderson. Anderson has Julian Howard. Howard took a bit too long, trying to go through the legs of Marr. Lost out in the end. It's a throw-in for Merl Grove. Julian Howard going all the way for the ball. They are ball boys here. Lester Hibbert encouraging Sarah Needham, the 21-goal top striker, for Garvey Maceo to relax when the opportunities come again. He's confident they'll come again. Throwing. Richards takes it. So Jane Anderson played it out for a corner kick. Here's the captain, Ashley. Well, was about to take the corner kick before Kyra Smith, the captain for Garvey Maceo, went down. Did have some injury concerns in the semi-final matchup as well. Needed a bit of treatment on a number of occasions. She's been attended to as the physiotherapist arrives. Back to her feet. And we'll continue with the corner kick. Here's the delivery. Picked up by Ashbourne. Goes for the shot from distance. Headed away. Still alive. Garvey Maceo trying to clear. Looks to have been a handle ball there. And they've given up a free kick in a very dangerous position. Ashbourne, the de facto taker of these free kicks. Can she get the width that's necessary to breach the wall? And Yashika Mills in goal for Garvey Maceo. Olivia Ashbourne versus the wall versus Mills. Already has an assist. This afternoon, can she get a goal outright by herself? Referee Anderson still hasn't given the go-ahead. Ashbourne steps forward, gets it straight to the goal. And the goalkeeper, less than assured in the early capture of that ball, but eventually held on to it. Gave this one away. Good defensive work from the number 12 there, Shireen Anderson. And once more, Garvey Maceo speared their blushes. There was a signal much earlier for Kyra Smith to retake the field of play. Another corner kick. Not sure why she hasn't rejoined the action just yet. Referee now having a look to the sideline, wondering what's happening. In the meantime, there's a corner kick for Merl Grove. What can they deliver from the set piece? Whipped in the area. Mar did get ahead to it. Does have a goal already. Still alive. Kiona Brown was queuing up a shot there, but it falls nicely for Julianne Howard. Under pressure. Turns away from two. Still has possession of it. Gets it to Casanova. Casanova to Watson. Make that Needham. Mar on the ball for Merl Grove. One back by Casanova. Kicks it forward, but falls to Merl Grove. They have the opportunity for the switch of play. It's lovely done. And that's a lovely touch from Ashbourne. Can she finish it off? Gets the pass. Comes to Ashley. And her shot over the top. Certainly not a boring game by any stretch of the imagination as we quickly approach the half-an-hour mark. Of course, only 40 minutes in each half in schoolgirls football, for those who might be wondering. Needham trying to work with Casanova. Eventually does fall to Casanova. Does she have the pace to go around Brianna Marr? No, she doesn't. Brianna Marr turning on the tricks. Gets the Square pass to Walker. Walker's pass miscued. Garvey Maceo with a spell of possession here. That's broken up now. They have a free kick. Ball sent forward. Garvey Maceo trying to keep possession. Gets it around to Julian Howard. And she does win the throw in for Garvey Maceo. Good take by Sarah Needham. Gets the shot off. And Anastasia Green doing just enough to keep it out. Hunt with a good clearance for Garvey Maceo. Headed back by Walker. Hunt again. Boots it high. Needham with the deft touch. Trying to play for Rakelia Wright, but so Shanae Ashley doing just enough to shield that one. With a bit of comedic flair as well. Casanova on the ball. Turning away from Mar. Gets it forward. Needham eased off the ball, but it falls back to Casanova, who can't pass forward accurately, but it's still with Garvey Maceo now through right. She lost it out to Brianna Marr. Trying to get around one. Brianna Marr versus Amelia Watson. Lovely ball across. And Yashika Mills did very well just to come there and cause some problems. Did attract the foul from Olivia Ashbourne. And she's down, and as expected, most goalkeepers will adjudicate in favor of the goalkeeper. Yashika Mills still requiring treatment. So still 1-0 for Merl Grove ahead of Garvey Maceo. Brianna Marr of Merl Grove getting the all-important goal so far. That's her 10th goal of the season. Further cementing herself as the second best goal scorer for Merl Grove. Of course, that distinction of the best with Merl Grove's Olivia Ashbourne, who had the assist. 22 goals she's registered so far this season. Howard on the ball for Garvey Maceo. Did very well. Lovely play from Howard. Trying to play that one through. Too much on it. And it really didn't give Sejane Anderson a chance to run onto that one and cause further problems for Merl Grove. They have a goal kick. Here's Mar trying to push forward. And that was a crucial intervention there from Hunt. Sarah Needham now on the ball. Gets by one easily. Plays it forward for Howard. Turned it back, but released it lovely for Sejane Anderson. Can she get it across? Straight to the keeper. Sarah Needham was there. But overall, a good bit of action from Garvey Maceo. Olivia Ashbourne doing the run around. Kyra Smith left in her dust. Sent it across. Mar. Forced back. Ball still with Merl Grove. Picked up now by Ashbourne. It's a free kick for Garvey Maceo. I'm sure you can hear the wind in the microphone. It has picked up a bit. Here's Sarah Needham. Can she pick up another lovely play? Here they come. Oh, yes! That's lovely football from Garvey Maceo. And Sejane Anderson had a thumping finish after the mazy run of Sarah Needham. She now gets an assist. And it's 1-1. Not quite at the stroke, but close enough to halftime for it to really spur on Garvey Maceo and to cause concerns for New Oxford's Merl Grove aggregation. It's 1-1 here in ISSA Schoolgirls football. Third place playoff. That was an emphatic finish from Sejane Anderson. And you don't get it much better than that, do you? Goalkeeper Yashika Mills down.
Goal scored by Garvey Maceo High. Number 12, Sejane Anderson.
That's the Hibbert coach and physio and a chief motivator. Reaching the goalkeeper Mills first. Looks to be an asthma pump being used there. That's what it seems like. It is. She's now back on her feet and ready for action. Still waiting for the rest of the Garvey Maceo players to return to the pitch. Kyra Smith, the captain, was down earlier, still on her, well seated. Here's kickoff once more. Ashbourne gets it across. Ball played. Howard giving chase. Almost got to it. Garvey Maceo in possession. Good work from young Ellington. Brought down by Odeja Walker. Esther Hibbert was remonstrating with the referee. Odeja Walker eventually shown the yellow card.
Caution shown to number 6 of Odeja Walker, unofficially in 40 plus 1 minute of play.
Still waiting. The free kick, here it comes now. Anderson. Inexplicably, corner not called on that occasion. Assistant referee to the far side, perhaps thought the ball had gone out before Anastasia Green touched it. Needham trying to pounce. Oh yes, she's in a glorious opportunity to. Ball forward was not held by Julian Howard on that occasion. And a bit of time wasting here from Anastasia Green. Of course, doesn't want to concede just before another one, before the halftime interval arrives. And we're only a few seconds away from that. Bit of ping pong here. Julian Howard offside. Sarah Needham trying to turn there, but it does fall for Julian Howard. She's in the area. What can she do? Tries to go to goal. Casanova turning. Still in possession is Garvey Maceo. Gets the call. Julian Howard brought down there. Sajane Anderson does pack a punch, the number 12. Trishelle Casanova perhaps giving some guidance there. And this looks to be Declan Rice territory. What can she deliver? Anderson already on the score sheet. Over the top. Well over the added 3 minutes indicated by the fourth official. Any moment now we should expect the halftime whistle. Or perhaps we shouldn't. Still play going on. Garvey Maceo. Ball played to Casanova. Anderson takes it over. Kiona Brown with her. Wins the throw in. Still not getting the halftime whistle. Needham doing very well there. Anderson tried to get it across, but it went out. Perhaps the referee, not understanding that it's 40 minutes per half, has gone well over the allotted time. Fourth official had to remind him just now. Here's Howard with the shot. Charged down. Booted away by Ashley now. And finally, the halftime whistle comes from the referee in this ISSA Tip Friendly Society Schoolgirls Football third place playoff matchup. It's been an entertaining first half of football. Merl Grove drew first blood, courtesy of the 10th goal of Brianna Marr, and Garvey Maceo through Sajane Anderson with a thumping, thunderous shot from just inside the box. Restored the parity, and they go into the halftime break with parity and with 40 minutes of football left to play. Merl Grove, they exit helter-skelter, but Garvey Maceo, in true Clarendon fashion, they march in single file in an orderly fashion off the field of play. Let's see if that bit of discipline and order will bear further fruit in the second half. We take a break from the action here from the ISSA Tip Friendly Schoolgirls Football third place playoff.
Keith Wellington, President of the Inter-Secondary School Sports Association. Welcome to ISSA Sports TV on YouTube. Finally, we are here. We are going to ensure that you are able to see some of the things you have not seen or heard from ISSA in years. This is where you are going to get all your exclusive features and all ISSA sports related activities. In particular, those activities that you have not seen our kids involved in: volleyball, table tennis, netball, basketball, swimming, all of these sports that we sometimes call minor sports. You can come here to get your features. Ensure that you encourage others to come here, see all they have been missing, and subscribe. So you hear what? Subscribe to ISSA Sports TV on YouTube. Keith Wellington, President of the Inter-Secondary School Sports Association. Welcome to ISSA Sports TV on YouTube. Finally, we are here. We are going to ensure that you are able to see some of the things you have not seen or heard from ISSA in years. This is where you are going to get all your exclusive features and all ISSA sports related activities. In particular, those activities that you have not seen our kids involved in: volleyball, table tennis, netball, basketball, swimming, all of these sports that we sometimes call minor sports, you can come here to get your features. Ensure that you encourage others to come here, see all they have been missing, and subscribe. So you hear what? Subscribe to ISSA Sports TV on YouTube.
We are just moments away from starting the second half for the match between Garvey Maceo High School and Merl Grove High School. Sponsors who are present, the Friendly Society,
National Stadium East Field, and we're getting ready for second of action in this ISSA Friendly Society schoolgirls football matchup. It's a third place playoff, and both teams having registered a goal apiece in the first half. Merl Grove and Garvey Maceo. Garvey Maceo in golden kit. Merl Grove with white and blue. Julian Howard won the fall on that occasion. Free kick for Garvey Maceo. That's New Oxford, coach of Merl Grove. And what a difference a good coach and a good program makes in any institution. Merl Grove, they were nowhere in the reckoning for schoolgirls football before he took over the assignment there, and has brought some dignity to the setup there, making it to the semi-final and still in with a shot of walking away with silverware, that being the third place trophy. Garvey Maceo, they've done well in the past, perhaps before 8 years ago when Excelsior really took over the reckoning. And they've won 8 consecutive titles, Excelsior. They go in the final against Homewood. That will be their third time against Homewood in the final. And we're speaking of consecutive years. Julian Howard on the ball for Garvey Maceo. Chips it only to the benefit of Keona Brown. Picked up by Casanova. Here's Wright trying to go forward. Bundled over by Olivia Ashbourne. She's still weaving through. Spreading this one nicely for Brianna Marr. Kyra Smith, the captain, with her. Marr steals a march just there. Goes to the corner. Arkin can't keep any control there. Lester Hibbert, as animated as ever, ensuring that the team keeps a pulse, their hand on the pulse of this match. Goal kick. Kyra Smith can punch them. Call going the way of Garvey Maceo. Anderson, the goal scorer, was brought down just to the left of the center circle. Smith again. Here she is. Plays it short. Anderson back to Smith. Smith. Sheikha Mills in urge to pick up this one. She does so with consummate ease. Got a lot of height, but not the distance vertically. When we speak vertically in football terms, we're talking the distance from goal to goal. Not vertical in the sense of the traditional usage. Down to up. Here's a throw-in. Headed away by Casanova for another throw-in.
Hey, we need to fix this. We're on there, on! Move from this up. Hours! Early!
Ball played forward. Oh, lovely take from Needham. Great delivery. Howard needed 2 touches, but still on her run. Good run from Howard. Gets it across. And good defending from Merl Grove. Amelia Watson unable to keep control of that one. Conceding the throw-in, taken quickly. Ball played through. Good work from number 14, Maliko Rowe. Sajane Anderson on the ball. Plays it forward. Into touch. Intensity seemed to be picking up just a notch. Richards with the throw. Ashbourne with a great opportunity until Hunt came across. And she did what she needed to do. Shanae Hunt.
Focus. Hey, level 3. Mealy level. Hey, she had throw the ball long. Sajane. Yeah, deal with it.
Here's Richards with another throw.
She had throw the ball forward.
Has the
Watch the ball.
ability to ping them in, and there she does again.
Good job, team. Good job.
The finishing touch couldn't be applied on that occasion from Tiara Vidal. Goal kick now for Garvey Maceo. Kept in nicely. Given away by, and here's Ashbourne now. Ashbourne still on the ball. Can't get it across. Headed back to Sarah Needham. Goes by 1. Still Needham. Goes by 2 others. Needham still until she was stopped on that run. Here's Ashbourne under pressure early from Amelia Watson. Watson still with her. Lays it off for the captain. Ashley now spreading it like a table. And Kyra Smith in a foot race with Brianna Marr, and not much of that race in the final analysis. Marr couldn't hold on to the ball and make use of that ball forward. Here's Garvey Maceo. Wasn't the best play from the back there. Ashbourne doing well to evade that challenge and does win the corner. Ashbourne always a danger when she's on the ball in the attacking third. A few moments ago, heard Lester Hibbert, the coach of Garvey Maceo, urging his players to double team Olivia Ashbourne, who has an assist so far in this encounter. Here's the captain though, Shanae Ashley. Gets it in the area. And it was a precarious delivery that evaded all the players, and no, Merl Grove attacker was there at the back post to just nod it home, tap it in, whichever one you like. Cara Smith with that delivery. Once more, good touch from Needham. Going into traffic though. But she has the field to her liking on many occasions. Right, lost possession to Ashbourne. Ashbourne still trying to go forward. Michaelia Wright couldn't keep it in possession. Into touch. It's a throw in once more for Merl Grove. Richards again with the long throws that we've grown accustomed to seeing from her. And here's Ashbourne. Gets by Rowe easily. Still Ashbourne. Went down easily, too easily for the liking of the referee. And Sir Jane Anderson now going the other way for Garvey Maceo. Stripped of possession. Here's Ashley. Oh, this is becoming end-to-end stuff. Ashley from distance. And that too is a distance away from goal. That's another look at it. Ashley doing the business. Here's Needham now. Couldn't get it just to Julian Howard. Bit of ping pong, but now it falls for Brianna Marr, the goal scorer for Merl Grove. Gets it on her left, gets it in the area. And Mills spilt it, and there was danger lurking. Luckily for Mills, the attacker on that occasion, Kenoya Medley, wasn't equal to the task. Garvey Maceo. They've been defending well, haven't had much in the opposition half. But here they're trying to change this. Sarah Needham applying the pressure. No call, says the referee, as they still try to push forward. Casanova now on the ball for Garvey Maceo. Hounded by Brianna Marr. Casanova. Wins the throw in for Garvey Maceo on the far side. Still 1-1. Just about 12 minutes played in this second half so far. Howard. Here's promising attack for Merl Grove. Ashbourne gets it in a dangerous area, but there was an offside flag waiting for Shanae Ashley, even if she had got that one on target. New Oxford having a chat with one of his statisticians, Evelyn Carr. Here's New Oxford, part of the Mount Pleasant setup in the media landscape, that is, but very much an elite women's coach in the island of Jamaica. Lots of passion. You hear it via the microphones by the pitch. Sir Jane Anderson, rather impetulant at times. Has a lot to say And equally, Lester Hibbert has words like a preacher. And that, if you did know, that he is a lay preacher in his own right, Lester Hibbert. And for him to talk right through a match, you need the vocal stamina of an experienced preacher. That's Lester Hibbert. Got the name, by the way, from his grandfather. Of course, not many are named Lester in their 30s in this day and age. Had to be some inspiration from yesteryear. Lovely ball in the area. Header on! Wide. Still alive. Sarah Needham did well to turn. Got it across, but played away by Shanae Ashley. And it's a throw-in. Another big opportunity. Casanova with the ball in the area. And Sir Jane Anderson almost with the opportunity to make it 2 goals for her and for Garvey Maceo. But only a throw-in. Sarah Needham doing well once more. Getting by a few in the area. Got a tame shot off. Ashley can't clear. Scuffed that clearance. Casanova back to Anderson. Anderson will go. It's a grounder. The chase. Led by Ellington. And eventually it goes out for a throw-in. Keona Brown. So we have Keona and Keona Brown, twins on the pitch from Merl Grove, of course. I always wonder why parents have the need to have similar names, Keona and Keona. Ayana, Aliana, a few twins I'm aware of. Devonay for Excelsior. And I know Nathan and Nathaniel. It's always something in the same family of names. As Garvey Maceo kept their head on their body on that occasion and got a clearance. Still a very open encounter. Still bragging rights and silverware to be played for here. And Merl Grove having more of the action in the Garvey Maceo half from an attacking sense. With Garvey Maceo, they've had some big opportunities that have been scuffed. Here's Kyra Smith, the captain. Ball played forward. Sarah Needham can't get around the defender. Expertly done, but given away needlessly. Here's Julianne Howard. Always feeling the need to take on a few players, Howard. And much to the chagrin of Lester Hibbert, who knows that a pass should have been made. Oh, lovely turn from Ashbourne. Oh, yes, Olivia Ashbourne on her bike now. Ashbourne, can she find the delivery? Gets it across. Oh, big block. Ashbourne! Oh, saved by Yashika Mills. That was necessary. At the near post, Ashbourne was barreling that shot. Here's another look at it. Off like a rocket. Looked up. Got it across. But a big stop by Hunt. And an even bigger save by Mills. It's a corner kick for Merl Grove.
Hey, we have to mark. Sarah, watch it 12. Sarah, watch it 12.
Mar with the corner kick.
Kayla!
Another corner kick. Seems like Lester Hibbert has put on a few pounds since December. I'm sure when the camera pans to him again, you'll be able to get an idea what I'm talking about. Here's the delivery. Oh, that was a lovely attempt there from Brianna Marr. Very stylish. Ball forward from Smith. Julian Howard. Burst of speed. Gets by 2. No call from the referee. As rightly it should be so. Sajane wins it back. That's Sajane Anderson. Turns. Drives forward. Not many options in the box for her to aim at. Still has the ball, Sajane Anderson. Sarah Needham was there, but it's a weak pass. Eventually falls to Needham. Needham gets a shot off. And Anastasia Green has been a safe pair of hands in goal. Here's Ashburn. Ashburn in the area. Forced wide, or she well actually opted to go wide. Gets it across. Marr! And that was marred in the end. Garvey Maceo now going the other way. Kyra Smith, the captain, plays it to Howard. Howard's pass. Rather errant, but picked up nonetheless by Needham. Needham streaming forward. Finds Howard. Howard in the area. Howard! How about that? How about a punch? How about a celebration all the way from Southern Clarendon? Garvey Maceo in the lead in the third place playoff. It's a tip-friendly schoolgirls football. Here's a look at it. Needham, as she's done, driving forward, laid it on a platter for Julian Howard. She didn't cut back on this occasion. She didn't need to. The gaping goal was there for her taking, and that she did with consummate ease. And guess what? Just like that, Julian Howard adds another goal to the 16 she had previously, and that's 17 goals for the season for Julian Howard. And Garvey Maceo in the lead in this third place playoff, and the action has been entertaining. How will Merl Grove respond? What does Neo Oxford have up his sleeve? Medical team being summoned quickly after that ball. Squarely hit. Looks to be Amelia James from Merl Grove. She's been treated immediately. New Oxford among the persons on hand. Here's another look at it. She does pack a punch, and yeah, that's square to the head. Kenoya Medley make that Amelia James being treated. Happy to see Amelia James ready to resume competition. Of course, that shot of a few of the spectators on hand to witness the action here in the business end of the competition. Of course, the final comes up after this matchup. Just about 16 minutes left in this matchup. Julian Howard breaking the tie in the 61st minute for Garvey Maceo. Here's Brianna Marsh. She opened the scoring for Merl Grove. Kyra Smith. Clean clearance. Casanova gave it away. Richards punches it back. Ball played nicely. Mills hasn't been assured in the first take on many occasions, but eventually she does hold on to it nicely. And she had a big save after Ashbourne was bearing down and causing lots of problems on the right-hand side of the attack. Ball sent forward, but no player in gold was there. Sarah Needham now applying the pressure. Green kicked it away. Here's the second goal scorer, Howard. Takes on one and gets by. Can she find another opportunity for a goal? Gets it across, but way too much was on that. And it's a throw-in for Merl Grove. Entertaining matchup here, certainly not one-sided. And we've seen a lot of tricks and flicks, especially in the first half. Did see Olivia Ashbourne with an attempted rainbow flick. We call it in Jamaica pile. Actually did two. That's Ashbourne. Has been involved in everything good for Merl Grove.
She can throw the ball long. On. Ease off. Bibi. Ease off. She can throw the ball long. She can throw the ball long.
Throw and taken. Casanova. Played it back out for another throw. Richards again with her customary long throws. There she goes again. Easily getting about 20 yards or more on every throw I've seen. And that's impressive. From the number 5, Gabrielle Richards. There she's on the screen. Powerfully built. Perhaps in another sport she would be doing the javelin or perhaps a shot put. But that's conjecture, isn't it? There was an offside call. Here's Anderson. Quite a few of the Garvey Maceo players, rather left-footed. Anderson, perhaps two-footed. Here's Sarah Needham. Has good pace, you know, does Needham. Here's Brianna Marr. Turns away from traffic. Played on to the substitute who came on, Leah Bernard, but cleared powerfully so. Here's Julian Howard trying to hold up play, run out the clock a bit. Keeps it in with skill. Oh, yes. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely from Julian Howard. Can she find a pass? No, she can't. Well, who needs a pass when you have those skills? I say that certainly as one who loves the showmanship or the showwomanship, to be more gender specific. Here's Ashbourne. Finally, the call goes for them. Here's another look at it. Julian Howard. 1, 2. Oh, yes. And to have the replay, oh, she'll take this and put it on her socials, courtesy of Sora Media. Julian Howard, 17 goals this season. Oh, she's enjoying the action, isn't she? Not a feeling of tension whatsoever.
Tara. Bibi, watch yourself. Better marking.
They have a free kick. Merl Grove. Ashley lifts it. In the area, Mills came, but she spilled it. But luckily for her, the defense has bailed her out. Needham trying to be a thorn in the defense of Merl Grove once more, but Mills down, needing treatment. After that bit of action, here's another look at it. The delivery was tantalizing. Ashbourne was there, but Mills came and made herself big. Spilt it at the wrong time. Amelia James could have capitalized, but she didn't. And now Mills needing treatment.
Tell the ball boy, say, you see me now, the same color top like she, so me for see about,
Here's another look at the first goal. Make that the second goal, converted by Julian Howard, much to the delight of the Garvey Maceo supporters on hand. Loving the action. Julian Howard. Quite the show woman. And importantly, having a goal to her credit as well. Getting ready for resumption of play. So Excelsior, they are getting ready for another final appearance. And a win would bring them further in unprecedented territory. 9 wins on the trot. And they have quite a star-studded cast. And let's see how they deliver in the matchup. Clock is ticking for Merl Grove to get back in this one. The neutrals would certainly love another goal to add further complexity to what we've seen. Lester Hibbert, though, would love to sure another hold on some silverware. Here's Julian Howard getting by Richards with consummate ease. Oh, Howard making light work of Richards. Can she find the finish? Blasted directly to the defender. Can she shield it for the corner? It's not going out. It eventually goes out, and it's a corner kick for Garvey Maceo. Here's a corner. Here's Casanova. Wasted. Pressure being applied from Garvey Maceo. Handled well enough. Howard. Needham didn't have the legs to go for that one. And much relief seeing that one go into touch, the goalkeeper, Anastasia Green. Action still on. Merl Grove trying to get back in this encounter. Garvey Maceo trying to bolt the doors with extra padlocks as well.
Come to Sarah, spring of Sarah.
Melissa Ellington on the ball. Can't keep it in play. Time ticking and there's an urgency. Kyra Smith able to play it away. Ashbourne goes directly to goal. Mills did everything right. She's certainly done well.
Up Yago, hey, use up your box. Tara, wait, up Yago, up. Hey, come again. Watch our knee. Well done, Neil, well done.
Goal kick for Garvey Maceo. Ball booted up. Sarah Needham in a battle there with Vidal, but it's Rowe now who has some defending to do. Casanova. Brianna Marr.
Organize. Hey, ball come long. On. Hours. Come now. Ellington, reach. Hey, got him. Nearly, reach. Up.
Garvey Maceo able to play that one out of danger. Marr took a snapshot, but that was blocked quickly. Throw in for Merl Grove. Richards again with the long throw. Sends it in the area. Brave header, or attempt of a header from Hunt. Lester Hibbert knows time is winding down, wants to shore up the defense of Garvey Maceo. Julian Howard That's not the place to do those tricks, youngster. Ashbourne with a strike over the top. Julian Howard speared from a shellacking verbally from her coach after she gave up that ball in dangerous territory. And Ashbourne, here's another look at it. Oh, had all the time and space needed to effect the shot. Luckily for Garvey Maceo, it was off target. But Merl, they come again. Ashbourne trying to chase that one. It's a corner kick. Nervous defending from Garvey Maceo. They're not settled at all. Merl Grove, they just need to play their marbles right. Ashley steps across for the corner kick. Ashley with the corner. The keeper came. Another corner kick. Mills doesn't have the vertical advantage that many goalkeepers normally have, but she has saved quite a few attempts from Merl Grove. Ball booted upfield. Good work to hold up the play. And now releasing Needham. She's stripped of possession, but the ball returned back upfield. 4 minutes added on to this second half. Time knocking. Lester Hibbert, animated. Neo Oxford, the opposite number, rather calm under the circumstances. Has a few words for the fourth official nonetheless, but certainly not with much rancor. Can Sarah Needham get something on the score sheet? She's done so much well. Needham! Big save, but it's still alive, and it's in the back of the net, Needham! You just had to get one, didn't you? 22 goals now, and that's that. Knock, knock, night, night. Garvey Maceo with a shake of hands, ensuring they return to Clarendon with silverware. She did everything at the start. It was a big save from Anastasia Green, you know, but Needham kept on going, and even though there was a pull from Ashley, there was just enough of a nudge from the number 9, the prolific number 9, you have to say. And that goal scored in the 80+2 minute of the encounter. And Garvey Maceo, they have both hands now on the third place trophy here at the ISSA tip-friendly schoolgirl football third place playoff. Lester Hibbert now taking a seat. You don't find that very often with Lester Hibbert. And Neo Oxford given a red card. Fuming is Oxford. That's the passion the game evokes. So much passion. Lester Hibbert, seated. You need a picture of that. That doesn't happen often. There he is. But true to his DNA, he's back to his feet. And he retreats once more. On the cooler. pouring sweat. But there's lots of passion from him as well. The Cubans. Merl Grove will have to navigate the few minutes left without their head coach. Here's Ashburn, orchestrator in chief. Big clearance from Kyra Smith. Good take, you know. That was from Tiara Vidal. Here's Richards. Boots it forward. Smith with a header. But Shanae Ashley is there, you know. Good work from Smith to hold off the advance of Shanae Ashley. And Mills almost gave it away there. Booted up by Hunt. Didn't like the follow through. Referee Anderson. Goalkeeper Mills needing treatment once more. The goalkeeper has seen enough of this encounter. Garvey Maceo ensuring they leave with silverware, albeit the third place award. They must feel validated. The Cubans not in crisis. And Sarah Needham has done so much right for Garvey Maceo, and it was only fitting that she herself got on the score sheet. They came from behind in this encounter though. Brianna Marr for Merl Grove got things going in the 11th minute. Routine tapping from close range after Olivia Ashbourne had done the work going down the flank and sending it across. But then they picked up the pressure. Garvey Maceo in the 38th minute, they got one back. A powerful strike from Sir Jane Anderson. Then two second half goals. Julian Howard in the 61st minute and Sarah Needham in time added on in the second half, ensuring that they can dance like this at the end of the 80 minutes. Full-time score, Garvey Maceo 3, Merl Grove 1. ISSA, tip-friendly, schoolgirls, third place, final.